Rolex isn't the smartest watch anymore. There are 5 watches out right now that literally make a Rolex look outdated, and nobody is talking about them. Number 5. Tudor Pelagos FXD, the Tactical Titan. If the world of luxury timepieces had a secret special ops division, the Tudor Pelagos FXD would be its top commando. Now, Tudor may be Rolex's younger sibling, but this watch proves it's no shadow brand. The Pelagos FXD is built for people who don't just want to look, though they actually live it. It's the watch for deep-sea divers, explorers, and soldiers who need something that doesn't flinch under pressure. Unlike the usual shiny wrist trophies, the Pelagos FXD is made entirely from titanium, a material that's both incredibly strong and almost feather-light. You barely feel it on your wrist, yet it could survive a battlefield, a blizzard, or a free-fall dive. And that's not just marketing fluff. The watch was literally developed in collaboration with the French Navy's combat divers, so every part of it serves a real function. The fixed strap bars aren't decorative. They're there to make sure the strap can never detach underwater. The bidirectional bezel isn't just for show. It's calibrated for precise underwater navigation. This is not a watch that's trying to impress the boardroom. It's a tool designed for real missions. Inside, it's powered by Tudor's in-house MT5621 automatic movement, which is COSC certified for chronometer accuracy, meaning it runs within seconds of perfect time per day. And with a 70-hour power reserve, you can leave it off for the weekend and it'll still be ticking when you pick it back up on Monday. Water-resistant up to 200 meters, this thing is a workhorse. It's not about luxury for luxury's sake. It's about reliability, function, and the kind of toughness Rolex simply doesn't build anymore. At around $4,400, the Pelagos FXD is living proof that being smart doesn't mean being flashy. It's the kind of watch that doesn't just survive the storm it was made for. Tactical, minimal, purpose-driven. The Tudor Pelagos FXD is what happens when you strip away ego and build a watch for those who truly live on the edge. Number 4. Grand Seiko Spring Drive Snowflake, the Precision Purist. The Grand Seiko Spring Drive Snowflake is about spiritual precision. This isn't just a watch, it's an experience. You don't wear a snowflake to make a statement. You wear it to feel what time really is. Most watches either use mechanical movements, driven by gears and springs, or quartz movements, powered by battery-driven vibrations. Grand Seiko said, "Why not both?" and invented the spring drive movement. It's a hybrid mechanism that combines the soul of mechanical watchmaking with the pinpoint accuracy of quartz. The result? A second hand that doesn't tick. It glides. Watch it for 5 seconds, and you'll understand why collectors call it hypnotic. The motion is so fluid it feels alive, like watching the flow of time itself. It's one of those rare design moments where science meets poetry. The dial, known as the snowflake, is another masterpiece. Inspired by the light, fluffy snow of Japan's Shinshu region, it has a subtle, icy texture that catches light from every angle. No diamonds, no loud colors, just nature's quiet perfection captured in metal. The case is crafted from high-intensity titanium, making it 30% lighter than stainless steel, yet durable enough to handle daily wear. It's so comfortable that you can forget it's even there until you glance at it and lose yourself in that mesmerizing sweep again. But the real genius of the snowflake is how it makes you feel. Rolex might make you feel powerful. Grand Seiko makes you feel peaceful. It reminds you that perfection isn't loud. It's quiet. It's about craftsmanship that whispers rather than shouts. At around $5,800, the snowflake isn't trying to compete with Rolex's status. It's redefining what perfection feels like. For purists, it's not just smarter, it's transcendent. Number 3. Omega Seamaster Diver, 300 meters, Nekton Edition, the Smart Diver. When it comes to diving watches, the Rolex Submariner has always been the celebrity. It's the James Bond of the watch world. Famous, iconic, instantly recognizable. But if the Submariner is the Hollywood star, the Omega Seamaster Diver 300M Nekton Edition is the marine biologist doing groundbreaking work behind the scenes. It's brilliant, purposeful, and full of innovation. Let's start with the name Nekton. This isn't just a style variation. It's a statement. Omega partnered with the Nekton Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to ocean conservation. So, when you buy this watch, you're not just wearing luxury. You're supporting research that helps protect the planet's oceans. The Nekton edition features a 42mm brushed titanium and steel case, designed to be as tough as it is refined. The ceramic dial is laser engraved with Omega's signature wave pattern, a subtle nod to the sea, but done with such depth and texture that it feels alive when it catches light. On the back, a submarine medallion pays homage to ocean exploration, a reminder that this is a diver's tool, not a collector's prop. The watch can handle 300 meters of water resistance, and the screw-in crown ensures total security in deep conditions. Inside beats Omega's coaxial master chronometer movement, one of the most technically advanced calibers in modern horology. It resists magnetic fields up to 15,000 Gauss, meaning it'll keep perfect time even if you set it next to your phone, laptop, or airport scanners. Rolex can't claim that. Omega also introduced a unique locking caseback mechanism that ensures precision, fit, and long-term durability. Another little engineering marvel that proves just how far ahead they are. And at $7,100, you're not just buying a watch. You're buying purpose, innovation, and a connection to something bigger. The Seamaster Nekton edition doesn't chase tradition, it writes its own. It's stylish, functional, and deeply meaningful. So, while the Submariner might be the status symbol, the Seamaster Nekton is the thinking man's dive watch. A timepiece that doesn't just tell time underwater, it tells a story about why that world matters. Number 2. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore. Some watches whisper luxury. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore? It roars. The Royal Oak Offshore is the rock star, walking on stage in a $10,000 leather jacket. It's bold, muscular, and impossible to ignore. And that's exactly the point. First released as a daring spin-off of the legendary Royal Oak, the offshore version redefined what a luxury sports watch could be. It's huge, unapologetic, and full of mechanical swagger. The 42mm case gives it an unmistakable wrist presence, not heavy, but authoritative. The Mega Tapisserie pattern dial is a masterpiece of texture, with each raised square reflecting light like a piece of sculpture. Paired with oversized hands and luminous hour markers, this watch doesn't just tell time, it announces it. Audemars Piguet didn't build this piece for subtlety. They built it for people who lead. Every detail, from the chunky bezels to the polished screws, is engineered to make you feel like you're wearing confidence itself. But don't let the flash fool you. This watch is a mechanical marvel. Inside beats the caliber 3,126 over 3,840 automatic movement, crafted by AP's own engineers and assembled by hand. The finishing on the movement visible through the sapphire back is artwork in itself. Then there's the strap system. AP introduced an interchangeable strap mechanism, letting you switch between rubber, leather, or alligator in seconds. One moment you're in sport mode, the next, you're ready for a gala. That flexibility, combined with the craftsmanship, is what makes this watch smarter than Rolex. Rolex plays it safe with tradition. AP experiments with identity. At around $45,200, it's not for the faint-hearted, but it's not meant to be. This is a timepiece for someone who wants to stand out not because of wealth, but because of attitude. The Royal Oak Offshore doesn't blend in. It owns the room. It's raw, confident, and complex, the perfect fusion of design and defiance. In short, it's the muscle car of haute horlogerie, loud, powerful, but engineered with genius precision. Number 1. Vacheron Constantin, overseas, the refined rebel. And finally, we reached number 1. The watch that doesn't just rival Rolex, it transcends it. The Vacheron Constantin overseas is not trying to be the loudest or flashiest watch in the room. Instead, it embodies something far more difficult to achieve: effortless sophistication. While Rolex is about status, the overseas is about style with substance. This watch whispers confidence, not because it needs attention, but because it's built with a level of grace that demands respect. Let's talk about design. The 41mm case has that perfect balance of proportion and presence, bold enough to make a statement, yet slim enough to slide under a cuff. The black lacquered dial shimmers with a sunburst finish that catches light like ripples on water. And then there's the 18-karat rose gold dual-time hands, adding just a touch of warmth against the sleek darkness of the dial. Every surface feels considered. Every reflection, intentional. This is a watch that doesn't scream wealth. It radiates refinement. Flip it over, and you'll see why Vacheron Constantin is one of the holy trinity of Swiss watchmaking, alongside Audemars Piguet and Patek Philippe. Through the sapphire crystal caseback, you can see the caliber 5100 movement, a self-winding marvel composed of over 170 hand-finished parts. The level of detail, the Geneva stripes, the polished screws, the 22-karat gold rotor. It's art in motion. But what makes the Overseas truly smarter is its modular versatility. Rolex has never dared to do this. Vacheron includes 3 interchangeable bracelets: steel, leather, and rubber. And you can swap them in seconds, tool-free. One moment, it's a dress watch for the boardroom. The next, it's a casual piece for a weekend trip. That adaptability turns the Overseas from a luxury item into a lifestyle companion. And the movement inside isn't just pretty. It's a certified Geneva seal movement, meaning it meets the highest standards of craftsmanship, accuracy, and finishing in the entire Swiss watch industry. At around $30,900, the Overseas stands for something deeper than status. It's about confidence, without arrogance, power without noise. In a way, this watch represents what luxury should be in the modern age: subtle, intelligent, and deeply personal. You don't buy the Vacheron Constantin Overseas to impress others. You buy it because you've reached a point where you don't need to. It's not trying to compete with Rolex. It's simply living in another league entirely. So, let's take a step back. What do these 5 watches have in common? They're not about chasing attention. They're about redefining it. The Tudor Pelagos FXD gives you tactical intelligence in titanium form. The grand Seiko snowflake turns precision into poetry. The Omega Seamaster Nekton connects luxury with purpose. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore turns confidence into engineering art. And the Vacheron Constantin Overseas redefines quiet sophistication itself. Each of these watches outsmarts Rolex, not by copying it, but by thinking differently. Because at the end of the day, the smartest watch isn't the one everyone notices first. It's the one that keeps ticking long after the trends have faded. Rolex may be the king of the past, but these 5, they're the architects of the future. So, the next time you find yourself admiring a Rolex in a display case, remember, there are timepieces out there that do more than mark the hours. They remind you what time really means. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which of these watches you would wear if money were no object.